Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to another crystal opening commentary. Today submitted to you by 5-5s, a summoner that is a huge fan of hoarding and has submitted crystal opening commentaries in the past. Today you can see 147,000 5-star shards. If you can believe that. Just absolute insanity by 5-5s. I also think 5-5s is a cool name. It reminds me of like 5 hamburgers for $25, which sounds expensive. It might be, but that used to be a deal when I was growing up in Texas in the 90s at a specific restaurant. I'll never forget it. But I mean, they were legit hamburgers, so I guess it is what it is. We're starting with the 5-star featured, and we are getting a Mole Man in between two non-featured champs. That is so rare to actually have that end up what it is. Now, Mole Man, I don't know anybody that uses him. I'm going to be honest. He had the hype of like a skill Corvus, but he did not meet that hype in reality. I'm not saying he's a bad champion, but like so many champions in this game, you're not really going to use them except for the arena, and so therefore you'll probably forget they're even on your roster most of the time. 5-star featured crystal number 2, busts a cap, and then that cap rolls over to a Massacre, aka Massacre. He's got a bat of luck that he's trying to hit the RNG out of the park with, and that is a decent start. But we haven't even got into the 5-star shards, and he also has 8 of the other featured crystals. That's unbelievable, and he's popping them. Holy cow. Let's get ready to pause this so we can analyze it accordingly and see who pops up. We're always looking for new champs. 0 new. 3 Ultrons. What? Okay, and then you got Star-Lord. Captain America Infinity War is amazing. A Jan Dupe. Gwenpool, who's also solid. I can't believe 3 out of 8. Almost a 50% drop rate for Ultron. I hope this guy loves Ultron because that is pretty amazing. Got quite a few 6-star shards, though. So I believe that takes us to the second of 2 video submissions, because you can also see he has a ton of opens into that now. Man, he's just going straight for it. I can't remember if he's hoarding his 5-star shards for the next featured 5-star crystal. I think that might be the case, but I could be mistaken. And also, the guy is such a baller that he's just casually got 30,000 units stashed away in the top right. Whatevs. Just for, why not? Why not for the heck of it? All right. This is great data. I love big 6-star openings because most of the time this is a gamble that does not pay off. And look at that, though. Omega Red rolling over to an Omega Red. Normally, I wouldn't even get excited because the crystal wasn't slowing down, but it's the same champion back to back. All right, man, I got to be honest. If that is your only good pool, that is still an amazing drop rate for these crystals. 1 out of 6. What is that, like 16%? Almost 20%, because 1 out of 5 is 20%. I know that. Okay, so there you go. Well, this is house money when you start off with an amazing 6-star like that. And I'll take a Hulk. I would like a 6-star Hulk. He's kind of forgotten now because, you've got Gladiator Hulk in here. And even She-Hulk is now better. He got a buff with patch 12.0. He did become much better. But I don't know anybody that uses him every day. I don't. It's like Mole Man. Not a bad champion, but not a champion that people use. So not a champion that I would say use your rank up resources to rank up. And you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Omega Red and Dr. Doom in 3 6-star crystals? That was filthy. I've done some really ugly hoarding commentaries lately where there are people in the comments who are like, and this is why I don't hoard. And I read that comment and think, yeah, it's a completely fair comment to post on a video. But you can't say it in this case. The hoarding actually paid off big time. And a fishbowl? Oh, almost a Human Torch. But hey, Mysterio is still really good. This is unbelievable. I'm telling you, a 6-star basic. A lot of people watching this are going to be like, what am I supposed to do with my Kingpin Groot, King Groot, Punisher 2099, though he's getting a buff, Iron Package, Black Panther Civil War, OG Spidey, Rhino pools that I've opened in my last 6. You compare that to this, and you kind of want to quit the game because the Casino of Champions has bankrupted you. All right, we finally get a meme champ in Civil Warrior, and I want to say Civil Warrior does get a worse than he deserves rap. I love his power drain on his special too. I think he's got some cool animations, but he deserves a buff. He deserves a better reason to rank him up than he has right now, which is essentially not a reason to rank him up. All right, I really don't care what this last one is because you got Omega Red and Dr. Doom out of 2 out of 3 crystals. So I'm hoping, because I'm a nice guy, that you get a good champion like that Black Widow Daily Origin. If you get 2 Omega Reds, I would probably I'd probably drop my phone. What's up, Michael Keaton? You got a Vulture. Shout out to my man Matthew Robertson, who says he's going to take his Vulture not just to rank 2, but to rank 3, despite all evidence to the fact that there are better champions in the class. If you love a champion, you love that champion. That's what I tell him, and I can't just forget that advice, even if somebody says they're going to rank 3 their 6-star Vulture. Okay, well, it looks like he's holding on to that 148,000 5-star shards worth of hoarding, and he just wanted to open his featured 5 stars and 6-star champions for the sake of this video. We do have a minute 6 left, so is there anything else? He kind of paused and did a dramatic pause. I thought it was over. You're not going to open collector crystals, would you? I mean, that would just be such a deflating thing after that 6-star opening. Well, he's got a 5-star Nexus. He's got 2... Wait, what? You hoarded 2 6-star Nexus for this too? Bro, how do you have the self-confidence and also self-patience and self-control to not open these? Go for Red Hulk. Sorry, Ebony Coleslaw, Mr. Fantastic. Red Hulk is awesome. I love Red Hulk, one of my favorite champions. Speaking of another reason why OG Hulk gets ignored, it's another member of the Hulk team that's just better. Wow. Now I want him to dupe Omega Red, which is kind of close to impossible, even from this crystal, but hey, one can hope. Well, you got Civil Warrior Awaken. Hulkbuster, though. From a meme, I mean, there was a time where you might have awakened Dormammu for choosing Hulkbuster, and that's when you do it, and then you find out that the champion that you didn't want to add to your roster because you just didn't like him suddenly becomes a god tier champion, and you're kicking yourself because you'll never land on him for like the next 5 years. That's just the RNG of MCOC. Well, I want to go back to this video real quick because I just want to, sometimes I just love to go back and watch the highlights. This is just an image that I hope graces the screen of my roster someday. I would love for Omega Red to be the case. It would actually cause me to maybe have the motivation to do a full Abyss, I almost call it a Bliss, Abyss exploration run to get Omega Red or to dupe him, although I guess I could use the generic on him if I did that. And then on top of that, you gotta end it with here. I mean, 2 crystals after Omega Red, 5 5s. I don't know how many 5s you actually got, but all of them would not have predicted the odds of you landing on Dr. Doom in this crystal. 2 crystals after you pulled Omega Red. So congratulations. What an amazing success of hoarding. You just don't see that very often. Congrats again. Have a great day, YouTube, and thanks again to 5 5s for submitting this crystal opening to commentate and having the patience for me to get to it when I could, which, well, just happened to be today.